But let me tell you something I know for sure. If you want to be successful or happy in this life, you got to have God in your life. You have to include God in your life. Now listen to this. I'm a perfect example of this fact. You ain't got to be perfect to have God in your life, because you're not perfect no way. You quit going down to these churches preaching perfection, because there ain't none. I get so amazed at people who come see me, and then I had this one lady sitting up in the audience just with her arms full. I said, ma'am, you're not having a good time? She said, as a matter of fact, I'm not. I said, what's wrong? She said, I'm really disappointed in you. I said, you really? I said, how so? She said, I thought you were a Christian. I said, I am a Christian. She said, but I've heard you use profanity several times. Okay, I'm a cussing Christian. I don't understand how that stops me from being a Christian. I have flaws because I'm a human. Because you might not cuss, but you do something. So, okay, so what? You don't cuss. You do something. Because there's none perfect, no, not one. So why I'm sitting up here fronting and faking like I'm this perfect dude so I can say I'm a Christian, when all them Christians, ain't nobody perfect. You can't be perfect, man, but you can have a relationship with God. You can sit up and fake the funk if you want to and say you're perfect, but you're not. You're not. Everybody in this room is broken. All us is broken. That's what you need God for, because we all broken. Everybody, I don't care who you are. And it ain't no you more broken than somebody else. You broken. What difference do it make? Somebody told me one time, if it's 3 people on a boat and a person dive off the boat to swim to shore, and he get 100 yards away from the boat and he drowned and sink, then the next person dive in the water and he get 500 yards off the boat, but he drowned and sink. And the last man get off the boat and he dive in the water and he gets 6 feet away from shore and he drowned and he died. Who the better swimmer? Who the better swimmer? Y'all all drown. I don't care how far you go. You can sit up here, man. You can keep talking this perfection thing as you want. You get as close as you want. We all gonna come short when it comes to perfection. Look, form a relationship with God just the way you are. God take you just the way you are. Matter of fact, God shape you up just like he needs. See, he take dudes like me. He take old hoodlum dudes. And he, like you hear people, they say they got saved and they got washed white as snow. You hear people say that. I ain't get that version. I just got rinsed off. When I looked up and got saved, I still had dirt on me. Now, if you got the whitest snow version, congratulations. But that ain't really how I go. God take people like me. I'm an imperfect soldier for Christ. And he allows me to say some things on his behalf. And you may not like the way I say it. You might not like my method. But I'm just telling you the truth, that you can be an imperfect person and have a relationship with God. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to believe that. Because once again, I'm not in the soul conversion business. If you want to go to hell, bye. This is none of my business. But if you're struggling and you're looking for a way out and you lost a little bit, I'm telling you that God is in the forgiving business, that God is in the get your life together business, that God is in the make your dream come true business, that God is in the accept you as you are business. You can't fix yourself. If you could fix yourself, wouldn't you have done it by now? You can't fix yourself, but he can. God took somebody like me and turned me into something. And I'm telling you right now, I have no business even being here. If it wasn't for God's grace, I can't even explain my career to nobody. I can't even, somebody asked me, they ask me all the time, how you get all these TV shows? I can tell you flat out, I have no idea. Because all I asked for was one. I'll tell you the truth, I just wanted one. You know how hard it is to get one show in Hollywood? Come out here and try to get a TV show. You know how hard that is? I got 8. You know what that is? That's called grace. That's God's unmerited favor. That's because, man, if you ask God for something, he'll do exceedingly abundantly over all you think or ask. And all you got to do is honor him. So I'm standing here honoring him. And the reason I'm standing here, because when I was homeless and I had nothing, I told God, if you let me make it, when I get there, I'm going to tell everybody about you. So I'm telling you about him. You ain't got to believe me, but I'm holding up my end of the deal. I appreciate y'all coming. See y'all. You don't learn anything when you're winning. You only learn when you fail. Failure is a wonderful teacher. You just got to understand success is hard. It's hard. It's hard. Stop looking for it to be easy. It's not. If it were easy, everybody would be doing everything they've ever wanted to do. Most people set out to do what they want to do. They get to the hard parts, and the average person will turn around. The reward comes in people who don't turn around. If that's what you're gifted at doing, now make sure if you're acting that you're gifted at it. Don't just be out here doing it because it's something you want to do. That's not how this works. You hear people talking about if you want something bad enough, it'll happen. That's not true. You can want a lot of stuff. If it's not for you, if you're not gifted at it, if it's not meant to be, you can want it all you want. It ain't gonna happen. You can want it all you want. You have to be gifted at it. The Bible says your gift will make room for you. Your gift. Ain't nothing else. The Bible don't talk to you about your passion. Can't nothing about what you passionate. I'm passionate at golf. I absolutely suck at it. Passionate, can play anywhere, be at the finest courses. I got all the outfits, my clubs is nice, all that fitted. Ball will not go where I ask it to go repeatedly. It'll get there every now and then. It don't ever go exactly, except when I'm putting. It'll go exactly where I ask it to go sometime. But the rest of the time, that golf ball just pretty much do what I want to do. Now I got to go over there and find that. That's why I bring a lot of balls, because it's demoralizing for me to be in the woods looking for a ball. It just makes my day longer. Give me a drop. Because even if I find it, I can't hit out between them trees. I don't give a. So, just make sure you're gifted at whatever it is you're pursuing. And you got to be prepared for setback. Failure is part of the process. You don't learn anything when you're winning. You only learn when you fail. Failure is a wonderful teacher. Every lesson you'll learn in this life comes off of a failure. When you fail, it's part of the process. Just get up and keep going. Keep going. That's what you got to do, man. You can't quit.